cold night, no firewood, no backup, just you and the dark closing in. The wind cuts through your clothes, your fingers start to go numb, and your breath turns white in the air. Every minute, your body is losing heat, and that is where most people make a deadly mistake. They believe no wood means no fire, and no fire means no survival. But that belief is wrong. Long before modern tools, people faced harsher conditions than this. They lived through brutal winters, empty landscapes, and freezing nights with nothing to burn. Yet they survived. They adapted. They found ways to stay warm without relying on firewood. Tonight, you are going to learn those same methods. These are ancient heat techniques, simple, practical, and still effective today. Stay with me, because once you understand this, the cold will not control you anymore. You will know how to fight back. Before you search for heat outside, understand this. Your body is already producing heat every second. The real problem is not making warmth, it is keeping it from escaping. Ancient survivors focused on trapping heat, not chasing it. Start by insulating yourself. Use dry grass, leaves, or cloth, and pack them inside your clothing, especially around your chest, back, and legs. This creates layers that trap warm air close to your body. Next, block the wind. Even a simple barrier made of stones, dirt, or branches can reduce heat loss. Then adjust your posture. Curl slightly and protect your core, because that is where your heat matters most. If you are with others, sit close together. Share warmth. It may seem simple, but people have survived freezing nights using nothing more than body heat and smart positioning. The ground beneath you is more than just dirt. It is insulation, protection, and shelter. Ancient people understood that the earth holds heat longer than the air. Instead of fighting the cold above ground, they used what was below them. Digging even a shallow pit can make a difference. Go as deep as you can, even knee depth helps. Line the bottom with dry materials like leaves or grass to keep your body off the cold soil. Then cover the top lightly with branches or cloth, leaving space for airflow. This creates a pocket where warmth builds and stays. If digging is not possible, look for natural dips in the ground, trenches, or the side of a hill. These areas block wind and retain more heat than open spaces. It may not be comfortable, but it can keep you alive. Firewood is not the only way to create heat. Ancient people used hot stones to store and release warmth over time. If you have even a small flame from paper, oil, or anything that burns briefly, use it to heat dry stones. Always choose dry stones because wet ones can crack or explode. Once heated, move them carefully into your shelter and wrap them in cloth if possible. Place them near your body. They will release heat slowly, keeping you warm long after the flame is gone. Even without fire, stones that sat in the sun all day can still hold warmth into the night. This method is simple, quiet, and effective. It shows that even a small amount of heat can be stretched much further when used correctly. This method may sound strange, but it works. When plants break down, they produce heat. Ancient farmers used this to protect crops, and survivalists used it to stay alive. Gather a large pile of leaves, grass, or organic material. Build it thick and dense. Then create a small space beside it where you can sit or lie down. As the material breaks down, it generates a steady, low-level heat. It is not instant, but it is reliable. Over time, it can make a real difference, especially during long nights. If you have time, build it before dark so the process starts early. This is slow heat, hidden heat, but in survival, slow and steady can save your life. Sometimes you do not need more heat, you just need to stop losing it. Ancient people mastered this. If you have a blanket, jacket, or cloth, use it to create a small enclosed space. Build a low frame with branches or anything available, then cover it to form a tight shelter. The smaller the space, the easier it is to keep warm. Your body heat fills that space and stays there instead of escaping. Breathe slowly, stay still, and let the warmth build. This method can turn your own body into a powerful heat source. Many people have survived freezing conditions using nothing more than this technique and the right setup. Water is often ignored, but it can help you stay warm. Water holds heat longer than air, which makes it useful in cold conditions. If you have a container, fill it with water and warm it during the day using sunlight or any small heat source. At night, keep it close to your body or place it inside your shelter. It will release heat slowly over time. Even if you cannot heat it, keeping water inside your shelter can help stabilize the temperature slightly. It will not make you hot, but it can reduce how fast you lose warmth. In survival, small advantages like this can make a big difference. Real survival is not about one trick. It is about combining methods. Use your body heat and trap it with insulation. Build or find shelter in the ground. Add hot stones if you can create even a small flame. Build a decay pile if you have time and materials. Use blankets or cloth to trap warmth. Keep water close to store and release heat. Each method adds another layer of protection. Together, they create a system that can keep you alive in harsh conditions. This is how ancient people survived. Not by luck, but by using everything around them in the smartest way possible. Now you know what most people do not. You know how to create and keep heat even when there is no firewood left. In a real survival situation, that knowledge can save your life. If you found this video useful, make sure to like, share it with someone who needs these skills, and subscribe to Warzone Survival for more real survival knowledge. Drop a comment below and tell us what you think about these methods and what you want to see next on the channel. Stay ready, stay alert, and remember, survival is not about having everything. It is about using what you have in the smartest way possible.